What made you want to be a part of this event?
Well, one, it's an incredible event, but when a woman asks another woman to do something for them, or you're asked to give of yourself to like-minded or spirit people, or to raise them up or lift them up, whatever it is, I'll jump in hands. I mean, you know me. Really, you know me. So when they asked me to be a part or to be an influencer, it's like, baby, are you kidding? I mean, gladly. I will do anything I can to help in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of an interesting question, because how could someone not want to be part of change or helping someone else help themselves?
Well, Eden, you would be amazed. Sometimes people feel competitive and they're not supportive, but it's so innate in you to give back and to believe in sisterhood. Why is it so important now more than ever that women especially support each other?
That's an interesting question, too. I think, I've learned a lot about myself in the last 6-7 months being now part of the Housewives. And there's a group of women, and there's intense women, and they're strong-minded, and they have strong wills, and lots of different colors and businesses, and there's a lot going on. And, I come with all of me and all of my heart and all of my compassion and all of everything that I am, and whoever, just open-hearted. And you're right, some people aren't like that. And I've had to learn a lot about myself, and I'll see a lot about how other women operate or what they're capable of. And usually I'm not used to that. And so for me right now, having to be part of something like this, to actually give and love and admire and respect and opportunity, for women coming off of some, true life experience in the last 7 months. It feels really good to be here. Really good to be here.
What have you learned about sisterhood, good or bad, from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I've learned, don't have any expectations. As much as I am one to do and give all of me, don't expect that that person is going to be what you think you are. And slow down, Eden. Keep your heart closer. And maybe I will always stay true to who I am. But maybe, just maybe, I need some boundaries, and maybe not let people or this world or things take advantage, or, take me for granted, or things that I'm sort of a free spirit, let's love everyone. And people, you're right, it's sad. I was told once, you can't expect anything from anybody. And I said, and that's sad. That's sad that in this day and time, we can't have an open heart and think that other people are going to be completely attracted and the same to that. Why? But you know what? I sat back, and it's true. It's sad, but it's true. And so I'll never change the core of who I am, but I have to take a step back. Sort of, I've learned boundaries.
So it's like being yourself, but not expecting people to be who you are, and letting them be where they're at almost.
Yeah, and it's a hard lesson. It's really hard for me to learn that, because I just want to give everything and do everything, and I think everyone's like you and I, and everyone wants to help, and everyone... No. And maybe that's their process, and I have to respect that.
So I'm sure there were a few cat fights on Real Housewives, as there always are. And women deal with that from time to time. I mean, I don't want to make it seem like it's a bigger thing than it is, but that happens sometimes just on a daily basis in someone's workplace or maybe within the family. What advice do you have for a woman who's dealing with another competitive woman who's not being supportive?
If she's not capable of being supportive?
Yeah, like if they're they're dealing with someone in their life, a woman who's difficult.
That's what I mean. So if she can't be that for you, you need to know that she can't be that for you, and stop knocking on her door. Find someone else that can be that for you, and also be that for yourself. And so when you're that for yourself, you'll realize that woman, no way am I going to go there, because she's not capable of giving me what I need. And what I need is love and support and attention and kindness and compassion. And if she can't do that for me, I'm going to find a woman that can.
Love it. So the hashtag this evening is the Year of the Woman. What
Isn't every year of the woman?
It just gets even bigger and bigger for women. So what do you hope 2017 brings for women?
Oh my God, really serenity and peace, and this sort of empowerment of like, I am woman, hear me roar. Sort of just like be grounded in who we are, what we feel. Don't say sorry. Sorry I'm this, sorry I'm that, sorry. You know what? We are women. We created this. Everything we see here now is because of us. We are creators, and we need to own that. And if we can take our power back from being these little sort of, women who are submissive to these, men, and that's a whole nother story. It's really will be an interesting dance of what, obviously we see it and what's going on in the world. But I think that women just, and not in an overpowering way, in just a really humble, strong, sensitive, but almost, fierce, like a cat, and you don't know, But then when you pet, you're like, oh, but you don't know.
I wish you could see her eyes right now. She's got cat eyes going. She's like getting into it. She's a feline.
Right? Just bringing that out.
You are so incredible. Okay, last question for you. What is your definition of empowerment?
Being true to oneself and being able to let others, being vulnerable, being true to self, being vulnerable, and so others can see that in you. And when another sees that in you, maybe you're going to, leading the way. It's leading the way. So if you're empowering someone else, you can, let's go back in that circle. You know what I mean? If you're true to yourself and you're being empowered within, you're shining a light on that other person to see that within you. They're going to be like, I want what she has. Then they're empowered. Then they're going to do the same thing, and they're going to have to be true to themselves. So it takes a lot of soul searching and digging and figuring out. Then then that next person, and then it's just going and going and going. And so all of a sudden we have this entire group of women that is empowered, and you didn't even realize what just happened because you were so true and in your own moment and real. And in the now with who you are.
Well, I feel so empowered when I'm around you. You are incredible.
And you're also kind of like, what is she talking about?
No, I seriously love it. I feel
it.
so inspired when I'm with you. And I can't wait to see you bring that inspiration and empowerment to Real Housewives. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Thank you.